Hello, my name is Yarmiko, and it's been a while since I've made this kind of video, and I originally planned for a release at least before June ended, but it's already passed, so for people who are new to this is just a muddy recap of what I liked, didn't like, and what I'm planning to do for the next month. But this time I'm doing it for 2 months, which is May and June. So, these things are fast anyway since I just summarized everything. We may as well begin with the recap of both May and June, so let's go. So the main thing I liked in May was that I finished my Honeypop 2 playthrough. It's definitely one of the few games where I was able to finish from beginning to end story-wise, at least from what I'm mostly remembering. Since I didn't finish Fire Emblem, I'm pretty sure I didn't finish Sanctum 2. There might be another game that I didn't finish, I'm not sure yet. I don't remember. But those are the two that I can remember clearly right now. Other than that was the Lady Rain's case file story in FGO, the event for that. In June, it was back to a FGO focus month, which because of the release of Yuga Chetra Lost Belt and the Guda Guda Final Honochi event. And that was pretty much what happened in the 2 months, and I guess that was pretty much what happened between the 2 months, and yeah, those are the things that I liked. We can now move on to the things that I didn't like between those 2 months. And I could say the main thing I didn't like was what I wanted to do after finishing my playthrough of Honeypop 2, my review of the game. I didn't mind that there was another FGO month since there's barely a break in events, so honestly the rerun version is basically a year after the original. For those who don't know, a rerun version is basically 1 year after the originals in FGO, so there are some events that have a rerun version. I would say most events have a rerun version, so the rerun right now is the summary one that was a Dojin event basically, so I don't need to record for that. So going back to the review thing, I originally thought I could do it by the end of May. I couldn't do it since I took my COVID shot before I was going to actually work on it since it was on the weekend, and the shot actually then it took out my motivation. It gave me a headache and a fever for a few days, so I was just basically mostly stuck in my bed, like just trying to recover as fast as possible. So by the time I got better, the Yuga Chitra Lost Belt released, and that became the thing that I was focused on mostly. Then when I finished that, and also the Guda Guda event, I got my second shot basically, so nothing I could do basically, since I'd rather be safe for sure. And the same thing happened again. I did get better faster this time than before, so that's a plus. And that's it. That's all I disliked for beating the 2 months. There really wasn't anything else for me to be upset about other than the progress of the review, so there's that. Yeah. Moving on to what I want to do for the remaining half of July. I'll try to focus on the review as much as possible. I say try, because I'm grinding the Sentence of Life event on League of Legends and Legends of Runeterra. I'll just try to do a satisfying amount of daily games before going back to working on the review, since I just want to get some progress before like the new things begins, and then it's stockpiles, so that's good. I'm not doing the rerun event of last summer, which was what I talked about before, the Dojin event with John Otto Berserker, since I actually completed that all the way through, and I'm really happy about that since it frees me up to do other things than FGO. I'll go back to FGO once the next event begins, since there is someone that I want there. And looking at the schedule after that, the battle in New York and the rerun of Oninet don't feel too important for me, so I'll skip them and then play something else. I actually bought 2 games before, I actually bought 2 games on the Switch that I wanted to do a playthrough, but other things came around, which was specifically Lost Belt and the Guda Guda mainly. So, I actually had at least, I was gonna play one of those games, so yeah. We'll see about it after the event, the main summer event. So, to summarize this whole video, I liked that I was able to finish Honeypop 2, Yuga Chetra Lost Belt, and the Guda Guda Final Honochi. I did like that I wasn't able to finish my review of Honeypop 2 earlier, and I plan to work on the review mainly and see which game I'll play after the summer event in FGO, while trying to juggle some events that's happening currently right now in other games. Hopefully that simplifies it. I didn't really talk about the 1st of July since that can be saved for the recap of July, even if there isn't really much to say about since it was just the end of the Gudo final energy. That's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this recap or listening to the recap of May and June. Leave a like and subscribe for more videos if you like my content. My name is Carmichael. My name is Jarmichael, and I'll see you all next time. Stay safe out there.